What's up, y'all? Can everybody hear me? Somebody respond. This is my first time trying to go live in my home little barbecue studio here. Just trying this out, seeing how this works. Want to, hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Morgan, hey, from Kentucky. Morgan, am I coming through loud and clear? Let me turn my internet speed up a little bit. Try this. All right, good deal, good deal. Okay. Anyway, I'll kind of let the room fill up here. Everybody kind of coming at y'all for my first new. What's up, Dad? Okay, got my my little memorabilia set up back here. I got me a shelf today, some new shelving, so I can move my barbecue products back here in my office. That way I can keep up with everything. See all my rubs and sauces and spices and stuff like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. And here's the cool thing: now that I can talk to y'all from the computer instead of just my phone, I can write back. I can reply. So that's really cool. I like that. Tried the Mississippi pot roast, man. It was awesome. Cool. Good deal. Good deal. That's cool. So anyway, I don't know how to tell how many people we got in here. I guess we got 10. All right. So anyway, yeah, I was doing my Saturday Night Live kind of videos there for a while, and I figure I may come back and do some more of those. You know, they got my little barbecue studio set up here. I've got a big cook going tomorrow. Gosh, I've got about 17 pounds of shrimp I got to cook tomorrow. Boil some shrimp. I'm going to got a bunch of stuff to barbecue. I've got ribs, got 4 racks of ribs. I'm going to be trying some of Heath Ryle's stuff up there, doing some of his competition style ribs, hopefully. I've got some pork butt. We'll try some of that too. So we got a lot of stuff. I'm going to be cooking more. Now, some of it, the pork butt and the ribs. I got some chicken wings and stuff like that. What's up? See somebody from Texas. Awesome. Let's see. I'm going to be doing, like I said, chicken wings, ribs, pork butt, all that kind of good stuff. What is this money sign? Show your support. Oh, yeah. I guess somebody can click on a money sign that sends money. That's funny. There's an emoji thing. Okay, cool. Anyway, let's see. Hey, what up, Joe? Like all the rubs in the background. How do you like the Heath Ryle's rubs? Hey, Holmes, I hadn't used the Heath Ryle's rubs yet. That's what I'm going to be using tomorrow. So I can't wait to use them. You know, my go-tos here lately have been the Heaven Made products. I've got some of the Jones Q rubs. It's cool, so I can point back here to the different rubs and everything. I've got some great sauce. Somebody just sent me this Blue Front barbecue sauce. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to make some gumbo again, Richard. That's a good idea. That's a good one. Got my barbecue sign up there. It's ready to roll. And, yeah, it's going to be a lot of, let's see, Heaven Made good stuff. Yeah, it is good stuff. It really is. I can't really see it either, but I got a bunch of Oak Ridge barbecue stuff back there behind on the second shelf. It's, I can see about every rub they make, and there's tons of that stuff back there, and they're really good too. I hope that I can get some more shelving in here. I mean, I need at least 2 or 3 more of these shelves to my stuff on. And I'd like it to be thinner but wider. You know, that way I can spread it out and show what all I've got. Really be nice if I had custom shelving back there. It was about as wide from that cabinet there to almost the drapes, you know, or the window just kind of went all up there. So that's pretty cool. What do y'all have any questions? Let's see, starting this first session out. Is anybody got cooking something tomorrow that may have some questions about that we need help with for a barbecue tomorrow? A question about anything? Let's see. I'd like one of those rubs. Yeah, those are good stuff. I've tried the what now from Oak Ridge? The Spogs from Oak Ridge. I don't know what that is. I'm planning on pork butt. Yeah, pork butt. I'm going to be cooking one of those tomorrow too. So those are always good. Ribs. Can't wait to cook those ribs. I ain't cooked ribs in a while. I want to cook some, got the wings too. I even got some tamales. We have a place around here called Tony's Tamales, where I got some tamales that we're going to be, I'm going to make some tamale pies for New Year's Eve. What's my go-to tip on cooking a pork butt? About 260, 255, 260. Cook it there. And I like to wrap it when the butt's an internal about 260, anywhere from 260 to 270. Probably closer to 260. As low as 240, depending on what the outside is looking like. If it's starting to get real black on you, real dark, then you might want to wrap it sooner. You're just mainly going for color at that point, but I want it to at least come to 140 before I wrap it. That way, it gets the proper smoke ring, and it gets enough smoke to it. So I had some people ask me a bunch of questions here lately on the channel. I hadn't had a chance to go back in there and answer. So a lot of times it's a little easier to answer questions in this format. So what I may start doing is kind of print out some of the questions that people have been asking and just go through there and just answer that kind of stuff. That way everybody will know, get the questions answered in a timely manner. It's a little bit easier doing that than typing everything out sometimes. Oh, I tell you what, everybody, Christmas, I know we cooked a ham and a turkey. Did about 22-pound ham and a 20-pound turkey. I used the Y640 with lumberjack pellets. I used 100% apple. Let's see, somebody said something. I use a Gorilla Grill Silverback. Have you heard of them? I have. Those are very interesting. I'd love to try. Oh, what's up, Barbecue? In the house. All right. Yeah, I've heard of the Gorilla Grill stuff. I'd love to test one of those out someday. But I'm sitting here swinging back and forth in my chair, not even thinking about y'all. Y'all can see me. I have one and love it. Yeah. I tell you what, I'd love to try one of those out, but what I really want to try out is one of those Hunsakers, those big barrels cookers. Those things are supposed to be fine. Got a few friends on Facebook and stuff like that, some of the YouTube channels that cook on those, and those are supposed to be the real deal. So I'd like to try one of those out as well. I think that'd be really cool. But anyway, just want to check in with y'all, show you the little barbecue studio I got going on here, and sure you got a lot of prep work to do tonight. I guess if nobody else has any more questions, I'm going to be out. We'll wrap this first session up. What's going on, Matt? One of my longtime subscribers, one of my longtime viewers here, Matt. Are pellet grills any good? Yes, absolutely. Somebody just asked that. I love pellet cookers, so I'm going to cook on one tomorrow. I mean, it's just so much easier, I love pellet cooker, but I love that little PK, the little charcoal cooker. And I love my Louisiana's grills. My cabinet smoker. The only thing is, when you get stuff like that, like the cabinet smoker and the stick burner and stuff like that, well, the cabinet smoker is a pretty much set it and forget it, but stick burner's not. All the deal is with the cabinet smoker, the one I've got, and it's the smallest one they make, takes a lot of fuel to get it going. Put a lot of charcoal in there, so if I just want to do a little bit, it's a lot of fuel to burn. But I mean, you could just burn a little bit and cut it out if you wanted to. Pellet grill or pit barrel cooker. I've only really had a lot of experience with one pit barrel type cooker. You can use both. Both are really good. I mean, but I really want to cook on a Hunsaker. What's up, Smoking Joe's Barbecue? Yeah, buddy. I mean, one of them T-shirts. Heck yeah. Pit barrels are good. Any type of pit, the barrel cookers, of course, they've got their ups and downs too. Everything, there's no one perfect cooker, really, when it comes down to it. So, you just got to kind of decide what you're looking for, what you need. I think in the end, I mean, it just all really, that's what it boils down to, what you're trying to do. Uh, I mean, I guess if you're more into, if you're cooking at home for a family, or you're more trying to do competition, that's another thing. You competition guys, a lot of times you're going to cook on the bigger cookers. You got, my bad, what is it? Somebody, Spo goes by Oak Ridge. I don't know. I don't know if I have that one. I've got all the venison rubs and the black ops and the corn crustica and stuff like that. That Spogos may be a new one. But I've got a bunch of them. They make good stuff. They really do put out a good product. I mean, any of these guys back here, any of these companies, and most of them are smaller companies, put out really, really good. Look, Joe's a cute. He's a local guy. He's won all kind of awards too, by the way. They're putting out good, high-quality stuff. I'll be honest with you. When you spend a little bit extra and you get a good, high-quality rub like that from a small, volume distributor, you're going to get more of your spices and your different flavorful stuff than you will just salt or sugar. When you get in these commercial rubs, like a lot of stuff you buy at the grocery store, unfortunately, you get into mostly salt rub, sugar. It's just the spices are just too expensive for them to use. And make the kind of profit they want to make. When you sell something in a grocery store or Walmart, they take a big heap and helping of your profits. And so, this stuff here is sold in the grocery store. Really, it's with the exception you can't see down the bottom is some of the sauces. I use the sticky finger sauce as my go-to sauce because I like to tinker with my sauce and make it my own. If somebody says, yeah, the barbecue sauce, my dad gave me that. You can find them. I guess you look online or something like that. He found in a yard sale. That was pretty cool. I got one that says heat too. But back to these sauces. I mean, I suggest something like the Sticky Fingers. It's a good base. And just build on that, and just make it your own. I tell you what, a sauce that I really liked that I toasted many a good sauces built off of, you don't really see anymore, was Bullseye. Remember Bullseye barbecue sauce? Anybody ever see Bullseye anymore? Or remember Bullseye? It was a bold, kind of spicy barbecue sauce. But my goodness, I knew some guys on that barbecue team that did pretty dang well. And it's some of the best tasting ribs I ever had in my life. They would take that Bullseye and they would cook it down with some other stuff. I'll just say that. And it was heavenly. I mean, it was off the chain good. So probably the best barbecue sauce I've ever had. And but they use Bullseye as base, and you just can't find Bullseye. I can't find Bullseye anymore. I don't know if they make it or not, but it was a cheap barbecue sauce base. One I don't particularly like all that much is I'm not a huge Sweet Baby Ray fan. Y'all might be like, oh my gosh. In college, back, we were just, before we had any pits doing much barbecuing and it's going to class, we'd take a little Sweet Baby Ray's home and say, I want to see more Cajun stuff on the Y640. I have a 640 want to make my neighbor jealous. All right, I've got some new Cajun rubs and stuff like that. Heaven made products, banging out some good Cajun stuff. Good. I mean, they've got blazing Cajun. They've got regular Cajun. They've got a Mexican Cajun rub. They've got a bunch of stuff. If you want more Cajun type seasoning and stuff like that, I suggest look at Heaven Made Products rubs for sure. Rich's River Dirt, it's awesome. I believe I've heard of Rich's River Dirt. I haven't tried it, but I believe I've heard of it. But what was I talking about before? I was back to the barbecue sauces. I mean, small batch stuff like, for instance, Heath Riles, that little thing of tangy vinegar or sweet or something like that, or Malcolm Reed makes. I haven't had Heath Riles. I'm gonna try it tomorrow, so I can't speak for his quite yet. But Malcolm Reed over at How to Barbecue Right, he does just an all-around barbecue sauce. This first one, and it's amazing. It's good. It's really good. But the thing is, when you get those little balls of barbecue sauce like that, you're going to spend some money. Yeah, I imagine a barbecue sauce like that probably retails for $6, if not more. So, get ready. Smoking Joe's asking about something. Have you tried the Rich's River Dirt? It's awesome. You know what? I'm sure if it's a Heaven Made Products, I've probably tried it. It may be. They send me some of their test stuff, and I know there's a Texas something brisket rub or something like that I really like. I'll have to go back through my little box of test rubs and stuff from them and check that out and see. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. Yeah, your small batch barbecue sauces are really, really good. Some of them. But then again, some of them can be quite pricey. Another cool thing about small batch barbecue is it really shows the area where it's from in the country and what those people's taste is. For instance, down here we're more of a sweet heat, stuff like that. So Malcolm Reed's a little sweeter sauce. And then you get up north, like I had a buddy of mine once send me something from, he was up there in Kansas City, that area, like a Kansas City style barbecue sauce. Can't think what the name of the sauce was now. I did a review on it, but it was like a bitter type sauce. But that's what they love up there. I'll get some more questions here. Somebody said, what do you think about the backwoods smokers? I have 2 chubby 3400s and love them. Backwoods smokers, I've heard they're really good. Let me see. I'm gonna have to look backwoods smokers. Can I highlight this and pull this up? Because I want to make sure I'm not getting it confused with something else. I'm just gonna look it up real quick in another window. Can y'all still see me when I do that? Anyway, let's see. Oh, yeah, those backwoods smokers. Yeah, those are good. That's good. That's what I thought it was. Yeah, that's good stuff. What's up? Bigger Better from Chicago. Oh, yeah. Hey, what you up to? Hope you and family have a happy New Year. Thanks for posting all your videos. Thanks, Morgan. For the money, what kind of pellet smoker would you recommend? How are you, man? I'm doing good, Chris. For the money, for what kind of money? That's really kind of a hard question to answer when you say for the money, because are we talking, spending $1,000? Are we talking about spending $2,000, $4,000 or $5,000, or $500? So you really got to decide $800 to $1,000 range. You got some good contenders in there. I would look at the Woodwind by Camp Chef, I believe. I know Russ Jones over at what's this channel? I'm drawing a blank right now. Smoky Ribs over there, Russ Jones. He's got some experience with that Woodwinds for Camp Chef, and it's a good pit. Also, I think you can get into entry-level rec tech with that kind of money, so that will be good too. So I'd say look at that Woodwinds. Depends on what size you need, and then also have a look at the rec tech. If you don't need a very big cooker, you might get a smaller rec tech. Rec tech's probably going to be a little more heavy built. I'm not sure, but the Woodwinds from Camp Chef is supposed to be a pretty good cooker. Somebody said the last 640 just save up. I mean, it depends on what people say all the time, just save up for this, that, and the other. Well, some people may, even if they saved up and had an extra $2,000, $3,000, there may be something better they could put that money toward. So I can't blame anybody for not wanting to spend $2,000 on a cooker, $4,000 or $5,000 on a cooker, whatever. If you decide the amount of money that you would like to allot for pellet cookers, or whatever it may be, $800 to $1,000, then that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You just need to realize what to expect and what you're not going to be able to do, or to expect. You're probably going to have. Well, let me tell you about 100%. It's not going to be made in the U.S. Okay, it's going to be something that's foreign made. It's going to be a little bit lighter duty. Okay, and but it could be a pretty good cooker. It's just it's not going to be something like a battleship, like Yoder or goodness, a Memphis, or something like that. So just keep that in mind when you're in that range. But that's still good range, and you've even got Traegers in that range. I mean, my first pellet cooker was a Traeger, and I liked it. Let's see, hold on just a second. Somebody said Brad Blanks. I didn't mean to pick a fight there, and I appreciate what you did. Tell them to check out the Blazing Pellet Smoker. The Blazing Pellet Smoker. Okay. Sure. I have heard of the Blazing Pellet Smoker. Brad, if you would, maybe put a link or something to the Blazing Pellet Smoker. I think, is that not what, there's a group on Facebook. There's guys over there with Jerry Brown and them who one of these pellet groups, and I think they're promoting those cookers over there. I think they're supposed to be pretty good. There's one, I'm not sure if it's the Blazing, but it looks similar to a Yoder. Stop me if I'm wrong on this one, Brad. But it's not a Yoder, but it's kind of like, I don't want to call anything a knockoff, but you love that barbecue sign behind you. Thanks, man. There's several good options. Oh, another one. Somebody was just talking about. Excuse me. I'm parched. Somebody was talking about the Kong or something. What was that? What's that grill? Let me scroll up in the comments. I know I'd heard of it before. Let's see. Good. Gorilla Grill, Silverback, and Kongs and all that. I've heard those are pretty good cookers. I say I vaguely heard. That's just through Facebook and stuff like that. So I don't know many people personally that cook on them. But I think they are pretty good cookers. If you got one of those, if you got that going, I think they're in that range, $800 to $1,000. That seems like to be a range when you say that a lot of people are trying to be in, or at least can afford a pellet cooker, from what I've seen. So a lot of these manufacturers may lean toward making cookers in that range now. The problem is, and I did a video on the perfect pellet smoker or something just a while back, and let's see, it's you see, you can't post a link. That's okay. I did a video on the perfect pellet smoker a while back, and it was basically me trying to decide, what would be the perfect cooker. What could you do, to bake? And the thing is, we got to talking about all these different options. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. All these different options that you can have, and how it would cost you a fortune, really, if you built just the perfect smokers, the right material, the right thickness, easy to clean out, easy to maneuver, easy to all this and that and other. Everybody wants. But the problem is, when you've got a price point you want to be in, you've got to realize that's going to limit you on some of these features. So that's the only thing we're saying. I still love my Yoders. Yeah, I love my Yoders to death. I mean, you see, somebody kind of really put it. It's funny what they said a while back. They said, when Joe really has to get it done right and done, the first time I throw it on the YS640. I mean, it's just my go-to sometimes. It's just so easy, set it and forget it. Of course, I love my other cookers, but it's the one I've had the longest, so I'm used to that bit. Let's see, Joe, you got any thoughts on Glen Nolan stick burner? I have no idea about a Glen Nolan stick burner. I'm sorry, I don't have any information on those. I do know this with stick burners, they can be a little less forgiving. Okay, so You've got to make sure you have a heavy built stick burner that has good ventilation, good draft, holes in the heat, doesn't let too much air in, too much air out, vice versa, because they can be hard to maintain, okay? Or they can burn up a whole lot of fuel. So you just want to be careful on that, okay? Somebody says, what temp would you cook your prime rib? All right, if I'm doing a prime rib on the cooker, okay, then one on the Kingman for Thanksgiving, I'm going to pull that joker at about 127 degrees internal Fahrenheit. That's rare, folks. I understand that. But I'm going to pull it, and then I am going to let it rest for at least about 20 minutes before we carve into it, okay? And it'll come up another 5 to 10 degrees, and it'll be that perfect rare plus, as I call it, the medium rare in the center. So that's what I would do on a prime rib. You could always, somebody says, see, it's incredible shelf in the back. They're the best. So we should hit the lottery and stock up. Yeah, it's some great stuff. It's incredible. Talking about head-made products. But anyway, Sam, back to the prime rib. All right, let's say you undercooked a prime rib, which was really hard to do unless it's just cold. Okay, when you slice it, this is what I do for guests who want theirs a little more cooked. Is I'll take their slice, I'll get a skillet, cast iron skillet in the kitchen, hot, put a little bit of butter in the skillet, maybe a little bit of just butter, and I will sear that joker on both sides for them. And that will bring it up to perfect temperature, whatever they want. In fact, that's a great way to reheat them too. In fact, I love it that way because you get that crust. Sometimes I'll take a little bit more It's Incredible rub or something to put on both sides and just hit it. Both of them sear on the sides of that sliced piece of prime rib. So that's a really good way to get that going on. That's a little pro tip for you when you're serving prime rib to a crowd and people want a different temperature. Got a bunch of these I'll tell you all this little lights here lately. I've been ordering from this company. I did on my beat channel a video on this one. This is really cool, real small, but it just happened to be sitting right there. Grabbed it, but yeah, y'all. If you got any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'm going to. What are some of your favorite barbecue channels? Oh wow, shoot. Just about all you guys that comment that have a channel, I try to tune in, every now and again I can. I've got, let's see. Of course, I watch Malcolm Reed, How to Barbecue Right. I watch Russ Jones over there, my friend Surfing Sapo. I watch JB at Louisiana Cajun Recipes. I probably, what's my other channel? Magnolia Blade and Gun. That's my B channel. Okay, that's a little hobby I have. Another live stream, yeah. So, what was I talking about? Channels that I watch. Like I said, if y'all tell me, hey, check out my channel, I'll go over there and do it. The Real Barbecue Show. I mean, I've got a lot of guys that I watch it. I really don't have all that much time to watch much barbecue stuff, but I try. You got to think about it. A lot of comments. I get behind on those bad enough than trying to get to watching videos and comment on other people's videos when I can't even hardly answer my own comments. So that's why I like these little video sessions like this, so we can sit here and talk and sitting here and talking and answer questions live for you. Appreciate it, Bears. So I've been watching since the start. A lot of people. It's amazing. I have 31,000 subscribers, I think, but I've got a core of probably about 100 of you guys that really, really watch and always comment and stuff like that. And that's really important. Try to do everything you can for your core audience and everybody else, of course. But you got your guys that are always sticking with you, and I really appreciate that. Sometimes running low on material, and they'll give you ideas of other stuff you can do. Hit the like button, everybody. Oh, yeah, y'all appreciate that. I don't really say that enough, by hitting the like button. I don't know what all good all that does, but that's great. I appreciate it. I'm sure it does something. Yeah, see, we got 7 likes here. So that's cool. We only got 18 people watching. With 7, heck, we got more than half. Well, there we go. We got almost half. Got 8 likes now. So, yeah, trying to tell y'all some ideas that I've got coming up that I'm going to try to do. I want to do some more. This is kind of crazy, but I've got this stuff over here. It's a coating. Especially you can't really see it. In fact, it's a powder, and you mix it with water, and it's like an egg wash. Okay, and I want to do some like country fried steak, or possibly some more deep fried ribs or something like that. I think that would be pretty cool to try to do that here in the near future. Tomorrow, like I said, I'm gonna do that big cook. Let's see. Do you have a barrel house cooker? Fins, feather, and first of this. Yes, I had a barrel. I think it was a barrel house cooker. I get that mixed up. Yes, that's what I had. It was a barrel house cooker, not a pit barrel cooker. It was a barrel house. It was a good cooker. Well, think of those T-Rex. Oh, I love those T-Rex beef ribs. That's what they are. They're short ribs, but they're uncut. You get the whole flat, about the 4 ribs. That is one of my favorite things because they're expensive down here. I mean, to get a 4 rib rack of them is about $70. Sam's is the only place I know to get them. But gosh, oh, they're good. I tell you what really kills me. My buddy out in Texas who has a Wagyu beef shop out there and everything, he sent me a whole cooler of Wagyu beef a few months ago. And he had some short ribs in there, and everything went bad on the way out here, and it was just horrible. I was still upset about that. I don't know if I'll ever get over that. He was kind of scared to try to send me anything else because he was afraid. Oh, what is this? Keep up the great work, brother. Man, Joe's Barbecue. This is awesome, dude. That's cool. Jeez, man, I appreciate that. Awesome, dude. That is cool. Anyway, shoot, forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, I was talking about the guy who's trying to send me the meat, and great guy. Just let me talk about this real quick, if you don't mind. I know I'm hitting on a lot of subjects here, and this is kind of my first time to be able to sit here and really see what y'all are asking because I'm not doing it from my phone and try to get some of these questions answered. So we could ramble on here for a little bit, but I'll try to cut it off here in about 10 minutes. But I don't see the black garlic North America puree or my black garlic stuff's in the refrigerator. All my black garlic's in the refrigerator. Shoot, I've opened it all. I've done through that stuff, Joseph, or any Canadian white barbecue sauce. I use my Canadian white barbecue sauce in the refrigerator. I've used some of that. So both of those things in the fridge. Anyway, talking about meat and stuff like that. The meat. People who send meat, okay, these companies, it's so helpful because, going to the grocery store all the time, you try to get a different cut of meat. You try to do something different for your fans, for a video and change things up. And you always want to cook stuff that's available in different areas. And like, I know the guys out in California have the tri-tip. I love tri-tip. Oh gosh, I love it. But you cannot get it here. You just can't. So what I try to do is hit the talk to some of these meat purveyors around the country, do mail order beef and stuff like that. And I know they work through a lot of YouTube channels, and they use it as advertisement. I mean, if you can get your beef on a YouTube channel or something like that, it's advertisement. It's good, but it's also good for the YouTube because we get to try different types of beef. We get to put that out there and let you guys see it, and it really helps. I mean, going to the grocer, to get a piece of beef could cost I don't want to try it. Even if I could buy one here, probably about $60. 30 or 40, $60. I don't know. It won't have it here. I mean, a brisket right now, y'all saw, I posted a picture on Facebook, brisket, like they're running around $70 here now. Ridiculous. So, it gets expensive. But when you can cook one, and the thing is, you can't appreciate it, Adam. Awesome. Another fan here. People are hitting this. Like I said, I didn't really even know about it. It's my first time to look here. You can hit. Apparently, there's like a donate button down here, so money sign. Y'all, please, you don't have to do that. I appreciate that, man. It's really cool. But anyway, shoot, what was I saying? So, to get a big piece of beef like that and cook it and do a video, you basically have to give the meat away anyway. I don't need to be eating that much barbecue. I mean, honestly, just, you can tell. So I love to cook it. I love to give to others. I love to bring it to work. And that's really what it's all about, y'all, is cooking and helping other people and stuff like that. I can't sell it. I'm not licensed to sell it, so I don't do that. So most of the stuff, man, appreciate it, Christopher. I really thank you so much. Most of the stuff that you see around here that we cook, gets given to neighbors, friends and stuff like that, especially these bigger cuts. I'll eat a plate of it, but that's about all I can do. So that's why when these folks do the meat and everything like that, I get some people writing letters and talking about, hey man, these people see the meat and you're trying to do these videos and you just want it for them. That's not the point. The point is it's experience. I get to experience a new product, right? A new cut of beef, or a new grade, or it's a cattle or something like that. And that really is something I'm very, very passionate about. I absolutely love beef, pork, stuff like that, and your proteins. I wish back in college I'd take some butchery classes. And I went to Mississippi State, so graduated from there. I really wish I'd sat in on some of that. Maybe that, feel like I would have done well there. But times were different, and I just had different ideas then. So anyway, right now that's just something I'm really into. Heck, if I find a way I could just sell meat instead of cars, that would be cool. So anyway, I'll quit rambling onto that. But that's kind of thing. Same thing kind of goes for all these rubs and sauces and stuff like that. You guys, you want to know about the rubs and things that you can get. Gosh, if you went and bought, for instance, I bet you that, what's the stuff up here? Let's see something. All right, for instance, Heath Riles, great guy from Mississippi, won a bunch of awards and stuff like that. He's selling his rubs, but I didn't want to try. Let's shoot. I said his rubs are probably $7 to $8 a piece. As much rub as I use and try to do all the videos, it costs a fortune to do all those rubs. So it does help us when folks are sending this stuff out. And it's not like they're paying us or something like that to do it. No, it's sitting out, and we like to help them. Shoot, Heaven Made Products, great guy. I talk to him every once in a while on the phone. He has really helped out me, not only me, but the rest of the barbecue, a lot of the rest of the barbecue YouTube community, and letting us experiment with his rubs. And he'll actually even kind of formulate rubs around what we're looking for. So great guy, and we help each other. He helps us, we help him, and to keep the rubs right and everything like that, And you've got some bigger companies that stepped in to help too. One of my first rub sponsors, I'll call it, whatever, was Dizzy Pig. Dizzy Pig sent me some stuff. Man, I didn't have anything. Ronnie, man, I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's awesome. And I'm not even sure how all this stuff is working. I'm just saying shoot, I'm getting mixed up in all this anyway. So where was I going with the rubs? Anyway, so we work with some of these rub companies, and they work with us, and we try to all come together to test this stuff, to bring out to y'all from the different flavors. Anyway, I hope you understand. Don't be in the near future. So somebody says, if you're talking to me, sorry, I sure don't, but barbecue house. A lot of channels are awesome. I don't know. I'm kind of lost here with where the conversation was going. Well, somebody said, what am I cooking for New Year's? I see that. New Year's, I'm going to barbecue some stuff tomorrow. We're supposed to have terrible weather here. I'm not really sure what the weather is going to do. So I'm going to barbecue quite a bit of stuff tomorrow. Pork butts, chicken wings, all that kind of stuff. Tilt my camera down a little bit. Okay. I'm going to try this. Y'all, this thing's barely hanging on. Okay. Is that better? Okay. Maybe that's a little bit better. I didn't organize the floor, so don't. Oh, yeah, y'all get to see this. Speaking of New Year's Eve. This sucker right here. Oh, man. I got this when I was down the coast for 4th of July. So I didn't have to do a barbecue, but I still think it's kind of cool. They really suckered me into this thing. I was in the tent, and these dudes came up. Well, I was buying some fireworks for my daughter and everything like that. And I asked them, so there's anything y'all suggest? The guy pulls these things out and just unboxed them. He goes, I'm going to tell you something. And he goes, you better get you one of these right now because they ain't going to be legal after next week. He's like, yeah. He said they outlawing these things all down the I guess there's these artillery shells, 5-inch shells. Well, ended up, we all partied a little bit too much on the beach that day, and the kids, they were tired and everything like that. So we ended up not even shooting. So I've still got these. Hopefully it don't rain too bad, and I can shoot these things. Maybe I shouldn't even show these to y'all. I appreciate it, Bear. Man, I appreciate that. But hopefully these aren't like illegal. I hope they hadn't written them out, law against them or something. I'm incriminating myself. But anyway, I won't be shooting these stuff on New Year's Eve. But we're going to try to boil some shrimp and stuff like that. So that'll be fun. And we'll boil shrimp tomorrow. I take that back. And then I'll do chicken wings. I'll do some ribs. I'll do some, what else? Chicken wings, ribs, pork butt. I got a pork butt going on tomorrow. And so that's kind of what we're thinking. Maybe some burgers. My sister's in town from Alaska. It's going to be about their last day here tomorrow. So that's why I haven't been really had time to do much video with work and trying to spend some time with them, getting all the kids together. So, hadn't had really all that much time. Speaking of, let's tell you, my dad gave me this shirt. It says Wild Bill's Custom Grills. What does it say? New Boston, Texas. I've tried to look these guys up. I ain't never found out anything about them, but it's a cool T-shirt anyway. I love old shirts like this, T-shirts, fine and stuff like that. But I'd love to look them up and see if they still. I don't think they're still in business or something. I don't know. I haven't been able to find anything about it. But shoot, y'all, I appreciate everything here tonight. Shoot, I definitely appreciate the Top Chat guys. Here's another machine, Nickel. I appreciate that. Awesome. Well, look, anybody got any kind of questions left before we wrap this up tonight that you'd like answered? I would really, really love to answer them for you. Y'all just please let me know, and I'll be happy to answer them. We'll wrap this up here in the next couple of minutes. You're the man, Joe. I'm glad your YouTube channel is big. Thank you so much, Johnny. Well, my YouTube channel, it does what it does. I'm not. Oh yeah, I would love to have one of those little plaques to hang on the wall like some of the other guys. But you know what? These I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I said that's it. It does what it do. What it do, right? But I just I don't have time to do the real professional videos and all the editing and stuff like that. It's kind of just a hobby. So I appreciate all y'all that do hang around and are interested. And, we'll have fun together. So thanks again, guys. Look, I'm going to clock out for you. I got to get some stuff to get ready for tomorrow. But I will check back in with you guys tomorrow. And get the big cook. Thank y'all so much. Y'all please like my videos, sub my channel. God bless y'all. Y'all know the drill. And we'll come back to see you. Let me see. How do I end this stream? All right. I'm out.